So, is it okay to take a break during your e-commerce journey? Now, I know this is actually a very controversial topic. I want to give you my point of view. I was talking about it recently with one of my VIP members, talking about how life gets in the way sometimes, and you meet a good girl, or you have some family events, or you need to spend time with some dog or some friend, whatever it is, whatever it may be, work. Look, at the end of the day, I understand. Trust me, when I first started, I was so into grind and focus mode. I would do my best to reject everything in my life. And although that I do agree that sometimes you should have periods in your life where you should lock the fuck in, I also see it in a way where if you're in it for the long run, right? You're in e-commerce. If you're not trying to fucking, think that this is a get rich quick theme, and you're actually in it for the long run, you want to develop as a man with your skills, your knowledge, then you have a life. Like, there's also life to live. There's going to the gym. There's your socials, like your friends, your families, meeting new people, meeting new girls or guys or whatever it is. Like, this is not degenerate stuff. I always say don't do degenerate stuff. Like, don't, spend your time jerking off or playing video games or just brainlessly watching stupid content or stupid movies while eating chips. Like, don't do anything stupid and, useless. But all these other things in your life that come around, it's part of your life. Like, it's part of the journey of you growing as a man, becoming a man, becoming a valuable man, the dream man that you want to be. There's so many other aspects than just business, than just finance. There's a lot of other aspects. So I never see that taking a little break. Now, for an example, recently in my journey, I've kind of been forced to take a break. I've been having troubles with my Meta account, and I can't post ads. So while I'm getting in contact with them and waiting for the response, I'm unable to directly work on my business. Now, also, it's Friday or Saturday while I record this. I'm now going up north with friends and family that, again, I can't really say no to. It's some big event where, it's all friends and family. And obviously, I remember I would tell myself that 2 years ago, I'd be so pissed. And don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I think it still bothers me a bit. But now I'm kind of more open-minded. Now I kind of trust more the process. I'm more relaxed rather than stressed. I know that I'm going to figure it out in the end. So these kind of periods of my life where I believe that God sent me on purpose for me to take a little break, to take a little step back. I think it's so important. When you're in a rut and you're struggling to find something that clicks, and it's been months and months and months, I think maybe the best thing to do is to actually take a step back and look, I haven't taken the last week to just scratch my balls, I'm not fucking around. I've been doing research, I've been studying, I've been analyzing past failures, understanding, kind of taking a step back and looking at the picture in a bigger perspective. Now, for an example, I'm going up north and I'm going to be with a bunch of people. I understand that e-commerce and business won't be at the top of my mind every second of the day, like how it is now. But still, it's going to be on the back of my mind. And as an entrepreneur, I still have that entrepreneur mindset where, when I'm communicating with people, I always analyze and look at people's problems and try to see, is there a product that I can solve this problem? Is it a problem that a lot of other people have? And that's why I truly believe that sometimes taking some step backs or taking a little break from just purely just on your desk, product tests and ads and whatever it is, hands-on work, I think is beneficial. I truly believe that if you have developed into the right person, when you've been in the game for a while, you realize that this shit's for the long run, and a week to kind of take a step back is actually not bad. It's actually beneficial if you use it properly. Now, obviously, like I said, you could take it in a very bad way and scratch your balls and not go to gym and not socialize and do fuck all. Maybe binge watch a fucking 10-season TV show. But look, at the end of the day, what brings success is your knowledge. You know, the actions itself, you can be grinding the actions, but if you're not learning, if you're not using your brain, you're not going to go anywhere. So these periods kind of make you finally take a step back from the actual labor and maybe just analyze the situation. And trust me, I've learned a lot. I've learned more in the last week of taking a little break, forced to take a break. I didn't even choose to. Forced to take a break. I've learned more in this last week than all the other weeks where I was just fucking grinding, trying to spam test products. I truly believe if you take the right route, and at the end of the day, like I said, there's a lot of other aspects in your life that develops you as a man. And you know, life's just not all about business. It's not just all about being in front of your computer and grinding it out. There's a lot of other aspects, good aspects. You have a life. It's purely simple to just say you have a life to live. You don't want to destroy your own life. You don't want to destroy your own health for this. It's not the whole point. The whole point is for freedom. The whole point is to better yourself. Yes, some sacrifices are going to have to be made. And like I said at the beginning of the video, there are some phases where, you know, you may go a month, 2 months, 3 months where you fucking are fully locked in. But if life comes in the way, I come more in the perspective of God knows God knows. He knows the plan. He knows what's coming. And he knows what's right for me. So whatever comes my way, I don't get frustrated. I don't get demoralized. I accept it. And I just tell him, guide me through it. Guide me through it. You know, I'm going on this little weekend trip. I tell him, guide me through it. Don't make this trip set me back. Make this trip set me forward. Somehow, I don't know. Maybe I'll have some conversation with someone that sparks an idea that finally gets me my winner. I don't know, but I just ask God to guide me through it. And I know that at the end of the day, it is beneficial to just take a step back and live your life a bit. Because trust me, if you're in it for the long run, trust me, if you've developed a strong mindset of it's a guaranteed your success is going to come. These periods where you're not hands-on your work, you're not stressed about it anymore. You're not scared. Don't worry about it. Like, it's gonna come. It's gonna come. Because all I know is that with e-commerce, once it clicks, a few months and it changes your life. I have my whole life to live ahead of me. I'm still young, 21. I know it's coming. And like I said, if you ever felt like this situation where you feel guilty or not, I know, trust me, it's hard, and I'm still haven't mastered it yet, but trust me, life situations in your life are going to happen, and it's how you react to it. You know, I can go to this weekend being pissed. Oh, I don't want to be here. I want to be home grinding, blah, 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 and just ruin the whole trip. Or go to the trip, have a positive, optimistic, mindset about it, and then maybe it actually benefits me. But I have to go to the trip no matter what, let's say. It depends how you react to the situations that God gives you. And this is a very tough situation to overcome. I remember when I first started, it was one of the hardest things to try to destroy my life. I want nothing to do with any socials, nobody. I wanted to be in my basement 24/7 every day. As I said, I want to make this work now. You might think that's a good mindset, but trust me, I believe it's not. If you're really confident in yourself, and if you're really confident you're going to achieve it, if you're really confident in your actions when you have the time to work, these little periods are actually very good. Anyways, hope you guys kill it. I hope you guys found some value. And as always, I'll see you at the top.